All right, here we go, everybody. So welcome to this amazing webinar. I'm so happy. There's so many of you guys watching. If you guys can just type in the chat box where you're from, I would love to know. Let's see who's from where. So, and Curtis, I'm definitely going to introduce you real quickly. Curtis from AM Cards, welcome. We look forward to racking your brain all about follow-up in the holiday season, cards coming up. So we've got some great people that are watching us all the way from Charleston, St. Charles. Oh, not Charleston, sorry, St. Charles. Oh my God, this is going too fast. Okay, Northern New Jersey, Pittsburgh, Ventura. Greetings from Guam. Oh my God, Curtis, we've got Guam in the house. That's awesome. So we've got Prescott. We've got a lot of great places people are coming from. So thank you. Keep it going. Oh, Indio, California. Hey, I'm in California here, Bay Area, represent. Anyway, so I want to welcome Curtis. Curtis, welcome once again.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about AM Cards. You know, every morning I wake up and say AM Cards. What does AM mean? I really want to know.
So a little over 10 years ago now, my business partner and I, we wrote a national best-selling book called Appreciation Marketing, How to Achieve Greatness Through Gratitude. And the whole premise is, you know, the importance of appreciation and gratitude just in life and in business, and being remembered, showing that you care, which is so important in business, for repeat business, for referral business, all of that.
Yeah. And you know what, Curtis, you just hit home. I completely wake up with the gratitude journal. I write a gratitude journal at night, right? I wake up with gratitude. And of course, affirmations are so important, right? And when you say those affirmations with gratitude, how awesome is that? And then you do something of gratitude for your clients. That's where AM Cards come in. Appreciation marketing. How amazing is that title? So you're appreciating your clients. And you're introducing them to something different.
And one of the things we're going to do in this, and I'm going to show, because we've had a lot of requests of like, how do I just send out one, like I create a card and I don't have to lick the stamp or stick the stamp. I don't have to lick the envelope. I don't have to fill out the envelopes or figure out how to print labels or whatever. And we're going to do that in minutes. I'll show you how you can create a card. You can import a list. The biggest thing is just making sure that your list is clean and making sure that the names are in the right fields and stuff. Once it's all clean and everything's all good to go there, it literally takes no time. And the cards are printed out the next business day. They're stuffed in an envelope. I actually just did a big event for a Keller Williams region, and I showed this card because took a picture. Some people know who Mo Anderson is, of course, on this webinar. And so it's a real card, and I just had him sitting here. So actually, you know what I'm going to do? Yeah, I'm going to do real quick because we got people that are still logging on here. I'm going to quick walk onto the other side so you can actually see where the magic happens. So what happens is when somebody actually clicks send, we print the card on this big bad boy printer right here. We actually stuff it. We cut it over there in the corner, and we stuff it over here. And then here we put, I just replaced this roll here earlier. This is, we put 10,000 roll stamps, first class stamps on there, stamp them, and then they go out the next business day. So this is kind of what one looks like right here. And I'm going to show you in just a minute.
Wow.
So like a nice handwriting, a real stamp on it, a beautiful high grade cardstock, very high grade cardstock that we use. And so, yeah, I mean, it's especially in these times, these COVID times, you know, it's so cool to be able to use a system like this, to be able to put some mail in people's mailbox, put smiles on people's faces.
And you know what, Curtis, people appreciate that. This year has been full of negativity, full of, you know, just so much going on this past year. We just want to get 2020 out of the way. But how awesome it is, how awesome would it be to appreciate, to send a card out and say, hey, listen, I'm here for you. Whatever your message is in that note card, whether it's I'm here for you or thank you, or, you know, I'm your resource, whatever you want to say in that note card, or now that the holiday season is right upon us, happy Thanksgiving or happy holidays, right? Something very simple. So take us into a little bit of a journey into that world. Take us into, because I know how important systems and tools are. Listen, I'm a top producer here in the Bay Area, and I wouldn't be able to do it, Curtis, if it wasn't for systems, if it wasn't for tools, and it wasn't for leveraging what I have for my team, right? So talk to us a little bit about systems, because I know that's important.
Yes, it is. It is. Systems, I mean, we all know if it's to do something consistently over a period of time, it's important to enroll systems. So if you say, okay, what is it that I can do? Well, make a list of things that are such a priority for you. So when somebody sends you a referral, you're doing a really good job of making sure you reward the behavior of somebody sending you a referral. Because oftentimes people just reward the commission check. Right. And they're not necessarily rewarding the behavior. And it doesn't have to be something big. And we have gourmet fudge brownies in our system. I'll show you in a second. So the gourmet fudge brownies are delicious. Have you ever had them?
I did. Somebody sent them to me. I'm not going to say who, but oh my God, my niece and nephews, they devoured it just like this. And my son and my daughter, they loved it. So I can't wait to have that again.
And I like those instant gratification gifts. Something you opened up and it's the Starbucks cards and those are really nice. They are, and they don't necessarily always think of you when they use the card. Some people think otherwise. However, sometimes people don't even use them. They get lost and And I love sending them. I do send quite a few Starbucks cards, but the brownies have the biggest impact. And in business, we're always looking for ways to not only make an impression, make an impact. And what's something you can do just a little bit above and beyond. So yes, we'll go into there and show that. So systems, like, yes, there's one thing. How about like a happy home anniversary campaign?
Yes.
You can set it and forget it. Mm-hmm. And so I'm going to take you into our system in just a minute and show you how you can actually create a card, save it as a template, and then you can include it inside of a drip campaign. So let's say there's a closing. Well, I'm a big fan of teaching agents to bring something to the closing table. Bring something physical. And I highly recommend people go with Cutco, because Cutco is branded. It's something that lives in their kitchen and they have the best pitch of all. And I've heard it a million times over. I just believe in that. I think a closing gift should be a little bit more than a gift card or something like a brownies. And that's tax deductible. That kind of stuff. Exactly. So I don't sell Cutco. I just have a lot of good friends around the country that sell Cutco. So you can tell them that I sent you. Maybe they'll send me a card. Most of them use a card. And so there's that. And then how about like a birthday? So you have their birthday. So you can automate a birthday card to go out 5 days before their birthday. You can have a Thanksgiving card. We also have people do FSBOs and expired drip campaigns. Inside our system, Tristan himself gave me all of his campaigns. So there's there that people can use for free that are in our system. So there's that. And the biggest thing is just making people smile. And one of the things that I like to do, and one of the things I teach, and I just want to give a little extra value here, because if it's not scheduled, it's not real. So a lot of people oftentimes say, yes, I'm big on appreciation and gratitude, yet there's no plan around it.
Right.
And so they don't actually time block and put it into their schedule. So just as important as lead generation time, or this is actually a form of lead generation, because you're staying in touch, you're following up, you're creating that top of mind awareness. See, there's two main reasons why your customers are not going to come back to do business again with you, or more importantly, refer you business. Number one is they don't remember who you are. That's from the National Association of Realtors. I'm not making this quote up. It's something like over 80%. I think it's in the high 80s.
Right.
That don't even remember the realtor's name if they bought a home over 2 years ago.
Right. It was about 82 or 83%, I believe.
Was it? Okay. Mm-hmm. That's astonishing, especially with the sizable commissions that are earned. And then you take the number two. The second reason why somebody isn't going to be sending you business or coming back is because of perceived indifference. And it's just a fancy way of them saying that they don't think that you actually care. Maybe you're too busy to actually take care of them or take care of their referrals. And you haven't educated them enough to let them know that it means the world to you, that every referral. And so, and everybody that you work with. So that is super important too. So just that simple touch of a greeting card instead of a text message or email. Text messages get deleted, emails get deleted. Greeting cards, they get saved and they get remembered.
Yes.
Especially if you make it heartfelt and it lands with a warm and fuzzy.
Right. I think it's so important when even when you send out the brownies to them every once in a while. I have a system to where, I'm thinking of this once I join AM Cards. I'm thinking, why don't we send out to our past clients every every once a quarter, a box of brownie and a card saying, hey, I'm right here. Or every month, send them out something, saying, I'm here if you need anything, just to let them know that you're not forgotten, like you said, on home anniversaries, send them out something. And someone over here just said, oh my God, your brownies, your fudge brownies are the best. I'm addicted. I think that is just so awesome to know and hear that, the brownies are just amazing. But more than that, what are we trying to create here? We're trying to create a system for you, right? We're trying to follow a system, build a system through AM cards.
That's right. And so let me just share my screen.
Yeah, please do. I really want to see
the simplicity of how our system actually works. So inside, you can build out your drip campaigns, which I'm going to show you in just a second of how the simplicity of it. There's signatures in here. So you can have your kids, your spouse, your business partners. You can put as many signatures in here as you want. And so when you grab your iPad or your iPhone, instantly you can have signatures. Now it's not going to look great because I'm signing with my MacBook Pro here, but you kind of get the idea, right?
Yes.
And so when it's your finger or you're on your phone or something, it's a little bit easier. So you have as many signatures in here as you want, which is nice because we actually have a lot of offices themselves. They have leadership that their whole office gets an account, and they'll put a bunch of different names in there. Okay. And every new agent they bring on board, they want to make sure they welcome them with a card, and then their birthday, and then an anniversary a year later, they get a card. So they're building out a system like that, having a few touches. Yeah. And then, of course, a couple times a year, there's pop-up. Like maybe there's a big event where a whole office goes for a charity event, and they want to invite everybody to a dinner or a benefit or something like that. They can use this really quickly because they have the list all saved. So now back to the dashboard here. You also have photos. You can bring in as many photos as you want from your phone. don't have an app. However, I did a shortcut. So it's on my phone. So right here, you'll see I have an AM cards. It looks like an app, but it's right on my phone, and it looks like a little mailbox. So I was going to pull it up for you guys. My phone is dying. So it looks like it has the mailbox. So it's right there. You just save it as a home. And that way I bring pictures right in from my phone.
So you can actually customize this.
Oh yeah. So watch this. So you can grab a card. I'll show you the custom feature first. Okay. So yeah, we have blank cards here. Like right here. How about this one? This is like a really nice happy home anniversary, right? Mm-hmm. And then we have FSBOs, one for FSBOs and expireds, like 14 tips every for sale by owner needs to read. Back when I was an agent, I'm not an agent right now, I won a couple of listings because I sent these cards dripping on them, and it was building out a system after an open house. So somebody would come and said, I'm thinking about selling in 6 months or a year. I'd immediately put them on a drip campaign, as well as some other things that I didn't have access to back then, for me anyway, but I did the cards, and then I put reminders in my CRM to make sure that I called and followed up as well. So with our system.
Can you custom these cards? Can you?
Yeah. So watch this. So up here, you can pick a blank card.
No, I'm talking about the FSBOs and the expireds. Can you custom it, or is it just?
Oh yeah, you absolutely can. So watch this.
That's awesome.
This is one of them that I actually did. So a FSBO. Okay. I put their house on the front.
Okay.
And I sent this to a for sale by owner 10 days. I won the $650,000 listing here in Lake Mary, Florida, 10 days after passing my Florida state exam.
Oh, wow.
And the reason is because I sent a card. It was an absentee owner. I was told in a training, just go up and knock on their door and have a conversation. So I wasn't afraid. I did. And it was a renter. So I went back to my office and found out where the homeowner lived. And I sent him this card, and it said, I know what it's going to take to sell your home. Let's have a conversation. He did. He called me, and I got the paperwork over to him and listed his house.
That is amazing.
Yeah. So there's a lot of creative ways. And I know Tristan, most of you guys know that runs LabCoatAgents here, and like he's landed several $1 million plus listings from sending brownies because it got the foot in the door. These are behind gated communities. It's tough to get to and all these things. And so he would land these, and so many people have called him back, and he goes, the return on investment of sending these has been astronomical. So this is really cool. Yeah, you can do a lot like that too. We also have this one in the system too, which 65 ways to help your home sell faster.
Oh, wow.
And it's a 3-part series. So I did this and the FSBO one I would mix in. And this one's like polish your door handle, make sure you can paint your mailbox.
Very simple.
Very simple. And so let's go back to the system, because when you said, can you customize them? Yes, you can. So if you have a really cool picture you want to put on for a holiday card, no problem. You just click on images. And I did a couple sponsorships recently. So that's why here's my wife and I when we were at Disney World with my son. This is pre-COVID.
Right.
And so, yeah, look at that. Like how simple and easy to throw a picture on the front. You can put multiple pictures. You can type your message in there. And we're going to do that in just a minute. I'm going to go back, but that's just to show you how simple that is. And then, of course, if I wanted to change the back of the card, you can delete our logo and our domain name, put your own. And so if you want to do something like that, it makes it really simple to do. And so we actually have an agent in South Florida. Here's like their branding right here. So you can see
very nice
how like nice and laid out that is. And we do have, for those of you guys who would like that, we can have our design team do it for you guys for like as little as $10, where if you hire somebody.
So awesome. Curtis, we have Ursula Wong that said, I totally love it. But she'd edit the FSBOs to FSBOs in plural. Okay, I didn't understand that, but she says, I'm so doing this. Thanks for showing how. You know, that's the whole thing. This is, and thank you, Ursula, because this is so important. It's the how that we need to learn how to do, right? Because like I said, I've been dying to sign up, but I just, sometimes our admins, you know, and my husband, one of them, it's difficult to understand how we can maneuver through the platform. And so when you have FSBOs or absentee owners, how awesome is it to just, you know, redo a few, edit a few lines and send out this postcard. This is great. It's
a piece of cake. And once you create these cards, and watch this, when you create a card the way that you want it, up here on the top, it has a save button. So you save it however you want it. So I have a kind of a funny one that I did for birthdays with this one. I put like, oh my God, it's Janki's birthday. I shit you not, you know, like from this. And then on the inside, we also have a gift too, that of a $2 bill. And so once you do out your card the way that you want it, we have different gifts. As I mentioned, we have Dunkin' Donuts, we have Darden, my book is in here. We have Starbucks, Amazon, movie tickets, and then we also have these gourmet fudge brownies, which are delicious, as I mentioned before. And so they're right in here. And then we also have a $2 bill. So the card, the $2 bill.
So walk us from the beginning, like, okay, we're in a drip campaign, right?
Yes.
And like you said, it's automated. So how does that part work? Like, talk to us a little bit.
So the first thing that I want to show you, and by the way, this one right here was cool because we had an agent in Louisiana send this out to their database. It was 150, so much buzz around it. And people are texting him, calling him. People are posting this card on social media. He did 7 contracts in 30 days from sending out this card, just because it created a lot of buzz. Humor is always really good. If you see something funny in the news, funny that's kind of clean humor that you know that not going to necessarily get you in trouble, then this is a good thing to do. Put it on a card. We have seen so many people here put memes, these funny memes on cards, and then make funny stuff out of it, and then send out cards. We've had some really creative people send them out for the coronavirus, not downplaying it, but actually being very respectful and letting them know what they do. And like these, it was really funny. It was some really good stuff that they were doing.
That is so, I love this card. I'm so going to use it because I should so not.
And you can see, you can make it be so much like I did, like happy birthday. And then one of the templates that I did, I'll show you, let's see. Oh, here, right here. Isaac, he's a general manager of a car dealership. And I was like, hey, Isaac, you're going to love this program. I shit you not. And then I put I put this image as a PDF, as actually JPEG. And then we actually put the real $2 bill in it. And then in here, I put when a $2 bill is gifted, it is to be carried by the recipient. It has been known to bring more prosperity and financial abundance than could ever be imagined. And so now they have it. Now they're like, oh, this is so cool. They fold it, put it. I have one in my wallet. I've been carrying out ever since my wife gave it to me a few years ago. So then I put a little message on the inside, have my signature, and I put his logo of his dealership on the back.
Right.
And so I sent it to him as more of like a prospecting card. And then you hit save as, and now it's a template. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you, number one, how simple and easy it is to actually send one card to a whole bunch of people.
Oh, okay.
So watch this. I can go into contacts and I have a little test contact here. So I'm going to import contacts. First thing is you want to bring in your contacts, right?
Right.
And then I put a group here. You can add as many groups as you want. You can add a new group. I already have one called Holidays 2020. And there's nothing in here.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to import my contacts. I'm going to do it really fast. We also have a video on how to do this. But I just grab a CSV file and upload it. And then I just drag over the names. First name, last name. If there's an organization, you can put the company name, address.
And you only do this once.
That's right. And then once they're in. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually bring them into this one group. So put the zip code in. I'm done mapping. If you have a birthday, you can bring the birthday in as well. I'm done mapping. And now it's going to come up. Now you're going to notice that some of them don't actually have the first name. So it's going to be in red. And if it's in red, it means you have the option to bring it in over, but it's going to come in default as not being checked. So if you see over here on the left-hand side, it's not checked. So I'm not going to bring in the ones that do not have a name.
Okay.
And then at the top, I'm going to bring it into the specific group, Holidays 2020. All right. I'm going to import them. And I believe, say, okay, it's going to take just a minute and it's going to import. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how in seconds we can actually create a Thanksgiving card. So I go into the cards. I'm going to go into featured and new because we have a bunch of them just uploaded in here. Here's a beautiful Thanksgiving card that we had created. There's the front. Now on the inside, if you wanted to do something, whatever you wanted to do on the inside, you can put a picture, you can put a quote, you can put whatever you'd like on the inside and save it, and then type a message. Now I recommend using like the first name. You don't have to, however, it works like a mail merge. So whatever's in the first name field will be printed in here.
Oh, how cool is this? Wow.
So
and you can do edits too. I think Ursula was saying, can we do edits? Yeah, absolutely, you can. Somebody here from while you're doing this, I wanted to give you some feedback on the back end. My buddy has this and he's killing it from Able. Awesome. So glad to hear that.
Oh, nice.
It's all about customization and it's all about systems, right? We keep talking about it in all our different webinars that Tristan has. It's about systems. It's about follow-ups. It's how do you create that system for your continuous follow-ups and just set it and forget it, right? I mean, especially for the holiday cards that are coming up, this is the time to get it done. This is so awesome.
And then you can put your own back on the back here as well. You can put your own stuff on the back.
And you can put a logo. You can put your own team logo right here.
Yeah. And you want to do that too, because it's actually if you were ever to get audited, hopefully never happens. Yeah. However, this kind of stuff, because it's, even if you send like a birthday card, Hallmark has their logo on the back. You should put your own as well. It's like coming from you and your business, coming from you. So you can put this on the back. It's not very intrusive. And then I just don't recommend necessarily putting it all in the inside of the card and on the front. There's nice, the branding on the back makes it really nice option. And then you can add a gift if you'd like. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to save this as Thanksgiving 2020. So you get the idea. There it is. Now let's go and attach it to that list. I'll show you how simple and easy it is. So if you want to send one card to a list, this is the simplest way to do it. I'm going to go into contacts.
And if you have admins, they can easily do this for you.
Oh, piece of cake. And our team will set up a call with them as well and just walk you through it. We also have help videos. Look at this. We have right in the front on the main page, we have here's our help center, and then it redirects us to the help center. And there's a whole bunch of different videos right here, how to set up the cards, how to import your contacts, how to send campaigns. So we make it really, really simple for you in just 2-3 minute little clips, show you how to do everything. So in here, I brought up the holiday group and I'm going to select the card. So there's 152 contacts in here.
That you just included, right?
What's that? I just imported these into this group. That's right. Yeah. So look at this. We upload 50 at a time. The page loads at 50 at a time. There's 152. Now I say, okay, I'm going to just go ahead and hit more and send a template. And there's the template sitting right there. Holiday, because that's the last one that I created. Holiday Thanksgiving 2020. I just want to make sure that the right address is on this card. So I put this as, Curtis Lewsey or my family. And then it's $2 a card. And I'm going to show you that. That's including the postage, by the way. So we print a very heavy stock card for $1, what is it? $1.45 for a card. And then a 55-cent stamp, and you don't have to touch it. We do all the work for you and mail it anywhere in the United States. So first class. So you hit send card and boom, all 152 cards are in the mail the next day. Or you can schedule it. So if you want to schedule it, you could say, what day do I want it to go out? Well, maybe this is a Christmas card and you want it to go out on December 7th. So you click December 7th, schedule it, and it's done.
Now, what if you want to attach some kind of gift? How does that work?
So then what you would do is attach it to the template. If you want to attach send one card to multiple people with a gift, you can do that easily. Absolutely. All you do is you just save the template with a gift on it.
Oh, wow.
We had somebody today send out, dozens of boxes of brownies. We had hundreds of boxes of brownies go out today. So yeah, so that's how that works. So, and we also have a little help video that will walk you through step by step what I just did. I just want to show you the simplicity because our user interface is so simple. It's all one page. And then what I love to do a lot is I like to actually take pictures off of social media. Like somebody just had an anniversary, make a card out of it and send it to them. One of the moderators here, Brad Kiger from up in the Washington, D.C. area.
Yes.
He just posted the other day that he took an anniversary picture off of Instagram, and it's part of his system now. Every time that he sees little things, past customers, friends, he grabs the pictures and he saves them. And then he sits down and knocks out a bunch of cards at once. He sent this card to them. They needed to sell 2 condos. They each owned a condo and they wanted to buy a house together.
How awesome is that? Wow.
Yeah. So the house was around six or 700,000 for the house, and each of the condos were like 400,000 or 500,000 each. So from what I understand, so he posted it on and he tagged me. He's like, oh my God, I'm loving AM cards. But the biggest thing is it's part of a system now for him.
Right, exactly. So that's what I mean is if you don't create, you do it once, just for the holiday season and that's it. It really might not necessarily work. You got to build around it and create that system and really, focus on creating that system and setting it and forgetting it. There's a question here saying, how is this different from send out cards?
Yeah. Well, biggest thing is I'm the owner. You're talking to me. No.
That's your biggest.
Yeah. What the thing is, I was with Send Out Cards actually for 6.5 years. I had 13,000 customers, and it's a wonderful program. And the thing is, here's what I'm going to say: if you're currently using Send Out Cards, keep using them. Yeah. It works for you. Keep working. You keep using it. One of the things that I did here was to make it very user friendly, easy in, easy out. Branding the back of the cards. We use a very heavy card stock. We actually hand stuffed all the cards up until about 6 months ago when we finally found a machine that was to our standards. And so it's really high quality, over 100-pound, 110-pound cover that we send. The other thing too is we have integration.
I actually received a card from you guys, and so I have it right there. And I kid you not, Curtis, you're right. The card stock is amazing, and it's not flimsy. It doesn't feel cheap, and I have it right here.
And what have you bought a card from the card store lately from like CVS, Walgreens? How much are they?
Those are almost like $4, right?
$4, yeah.
$3.50, $4. I'm in the Bay Area, so of course it's a little more expensive. But yeah, you do the thick ones. Of course, they are expensive for sure.
And then also, it doesn't come with a stamp. You got to take the time to pick it out. You can't put your own branding on it. And so there's this right here. I mean, for the cards, and I'm going to show you guys today. For those of you sticking on, I'm going to give you guys a crazy deal. We have normally a setup fee that I'm waiving completely today, so I'm going to get to that in just a minute.
That is amazing. Thank you, Curtis.
And I'm still honoring no contracts, no commitments. I want people to give it a shot, especially during this holiday season, to be able to use it. It makes it so nice. When I go to parties, I take pictures and I follow up with people, send cards and stuff. It's just so much fun, and people never forget you.
And
so
another thing, real, while you show us something, Curtis, I'm writing a course for another company, and I use a lot of postcards, right? And this is, you know, my note cards are this simple, like a thank you note card that goes up. But how awesome will it be to send out something like this to them saying, hey, here I am, or happy holidays, or happy Thanksgiving, or whatever that might be, right? I'm so looking forward to getting this.
And you know, and this is what I love about this system too. So I'm going to log into this this account. I have a couple different accounts I send cards out of to keep track, because I have this one, and you see I sent almost 17,497 cards out of this account. So one of the things that I really love about this is, let's say I go into my templates and I save a template like happy birthday, or I save a template like a nice to meet you, or I save a template, appreciate the opportunity to earn your business. You do something like that, and now it's like you just type in the address and it's done. You can do it from your phone in seconds. So how about this one? Like, I like this one. At first, they'll ask you why you're doing it, but later they'll ask you how you did it. And it has my book attached to it, right? So this is part of a campaign that I have. It's a third card of a follow-up. So if I wanted to send this, let's say to Tristan, because I have his name and address in my system here, I could click on this and really quickly just write his name.
Oh, this is if you do one-off type of thing.
Yeah. So like, or how about this? So my Uncle Jim. So if I clicked on him, boom, name and address drops in, and then I click send card, it's done. The card's already done. It's saved. It's in the system. So now I just hit quick send, add the address, and click send, done. And so, and if you have an assistant, I do little voice text real quick, and then they'll send it right out really quickly.
Is there a place when you talk about, well, yeah, I'll let you finish, but then let's talk a little bit about credits and, you know, how does that work?
Yeah, I'm going to want to move along. I'm going to show you the drip campaigns real quick, and then I'm going to jump in because I just came back from Brazil today. I took a red eye last night, and then I drive 3 hours from Fort Lauderdale to Orlando. So
thank you so much for doing this.
I think I left my charger in my luggage, and I just look at my percentage and I'm running low. So we're going to wrap this up here pretty quickly. We're going to have some fun though. So I want to show you the drip campaigns, because the drip campaigns, we have in our system stuff for real estate agents already, like past client touch. It's already filled out. Just add your branding, FSBOs, St. Patrick's Day, summertime, like all this kind of cool stuff. So now I'm going to go back to drip campaigns. We have them for other industries as well. But if you want to create a drip campaign, here's how simple it is. Let's say follow up, make it simple. Hit continue. And now I can grab a template. So drip name, follow after closing. Okay. Now I can pick a template, whatever template it may be. Like let's say this one called whatever that is. So I created this a long time ago. I just want to show you, create the templates, you save them. Okay. Now you just attach them in here. Now you say, okay, I want this to go out 0 days after the campaign. So this is going to be immediately. Now, if this was a birthday card, I can say, watch this, 5 days before, because it's birthday. So now I can do days before. So 5 days before birthday. Oh, okay. And then I can save it as a drip. And guess what? I can even put my phone number in here. I'm going to put this phone number in right now. Let's see, 676-3272. And I can hit save drip. And now guess what? 5 days, I get a text message to let me know about a few days after this campaign is sent. Wow. So if it's out in the, so now it reminds you that you can follow up and everything. So now you have one card in the drip. So when it's done, now you can just go ahead and back and add another card. It's very simple. So you could add a drip like after the birthday, 7 days after the first card, 37 days after the first card, 365 days after the first card. And then you build out this little drip, nice little campaign, boom, 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 done. You just add a contact to the campaign and now it's done. So now it's like, okay, great. I got my system. This is what I want. And we can help you with that. We actually have members of our team that will walk you through and help you if you have any questions about that kind of stuff. So that's how you do in the drip campaigns. And we also, if you have Zapier and you guys you guys understand like integrations and stuff, we have Zapier too. So like if something comes in, boom, a card can automatically go out if it's tagged a certain way. So I'm going to actually go into the pricing real quick because I want to give you guys the ability to have this.
And Curtis, I really do want to touch base on real quickly how the credits work as well, if you have a quick minute for that as well.
Yeah, this is exactly how it works.
Okay,
So let me go back to this right here, because then I can actually go through it real quick. So here's how the pricing structure works. AM cards is $295. If you go to the website right now and sign up and you want to upgrade, it's $295. And the $295 gives you the branding, and it gives you the drip campaigns, it gives you the integrations, all that kind of stuff that you want to have for your business. And $39 a month gives you access to purchase our cards at wholesale pricing, which is $2 a card. Mm-hmm. And then we bonus you 20 cards a month.
Oh, wow.
So in essence, you get 20 cards every month. That's good for a whole year. So if you don't use them for a few months and all of a sudden it rolls around, you want to send some Valentine's Day cards and some brownies or whatever, you can do that. And then also your credits roll over for a full year. You can use your credits to send the brownies too, including the postage. So our credits are also good for the postage as well as the greeting card. Now, if you want to send a Starbucks gift card, we charge you your credit card that's on file. Okay. Now campaign, you can do campaigns, personal branding. And my favorite is there's no contracts and no commitments.
Love it.
Now, how the credits work is this: we give you 20 credits, and then everyone after that is $2. So if you want to add $50 to your account, $20 to your account, or if you have a big campaign that you're sending and you're short $50, you just pay the difference of what your credits are in there, and the campaign is sent. We store your credit card in our system, and then that way you can purchase when you run out. Now, what I'm going to do for you guys today, for those of you guys that would like to get this started, I really appreciate you guys hopping on. I'm going to waive the entire $295 today. So you don't pay that at all, nothing. And $39 is, and I'm going to still honor no contracts and no commitments. And the website is amcards39.com. It bypasses, you can't, this is not actually inside of our system. I had my programmer do this and off to the side, and then we just directed directly to that. So if I have a meeting like this, I'm going to leave this link live today. And so you go there and put your information in, boom, it's only $39. And you're going to see that you have 40 credits in your account.
And you can use these 40 credits as you wish. Like you can send out brownies, or you can send out cards. Yeah, 40 credits. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Included in the 39. So
this is what I mean by appreciation marketing. It's the gratitude, right? I mean, coming from gratitude, the holidays are coming. There you go. Yes. Thank you. This is so good. So I don't see any other questions. Do we have any questions coming in?
So here's what I want to do also. Just send us a message after you sign up, and I want to make sure that we give you a free audiobook of appreciation marketing. We'll send you a free audiobook download, and just say, hey, I was on that LabCoatAgents call and I signed up. I actually would love to send you a couple of gourmet fudge brownies myself. So like reach out to us through the website. And if you want to take so I mean, not only going to give you the book, way to $295, and we're also going to give you a couple of brownies. I want you guys to use it. I know that when you guys start using it, and then all of a sudden you become the favorite uncle of the family. You become the favorite aunt. You become the favorite son or daughter. Like you're going to use it for outside of business and for personal use too. You're going to send your 5-year-old birthday invitations. I'd send my birthday invitations for my son. He's going to be 4 in December next month. Wow. We're going to send out some invitations for that. So like we get creative with it and use it all different ways.
This is so cool. Curtis, I want to go over these questions real quick if you have.
Go ahead. Yep.
Okay. So I've never received my free sample card when I signed up with you last, so we'll take care of that one. How long do we have to sign up for this deal? That was one question that just came in.
Well, take a picture of this right here.
Okay.
And where I was going to say, if you have the $39 and you can sign up right now, you at least have the system. If you're going to get to it, just set an appointment with our team so they can do a one-on-one call with you. I recommend first diving in and playing around with it, get some of your questions that you may have, because a lot of them will be answered with the little help videos. It's very, very user-friendly. And if you sent yourself a greeting card and it didn't arrive, make sure that you reach out to us, because for possibly either it's slow in the mail, or maybe let's go ahead and check the history, make sure we had the right mailing address. Sometimes there's a zip code, there's one number off, and then it gets returned to you. So maybe your return address was right, the address too was wrong, and sometimes it goes through the mail system and then ends up coming back to you if you send it to yourself. So we've had some cards returned to us.
Okay. And then Jane Lou Baker says, how many cards?
You can send as many as you'd like. So with the $39, we bonus you 20 cards a month.
Okay. And how long will this link work? From Carolyn.
Well, if it's down, take a picture of this and just email us or call us and say that you are on this, and we'll make sure that we get you set up. I have it live today for sure for this. And so I want to make sure that you guys had the option to waive the $2.99 and make it simple, because sometimes people don't put a code in correctly and then it charges. We just had it happen a couple of times today. Somebody's like, oh, I just did a big event and I had this link live last Thursday.
Ah, okay. And so here's another question from Patricia saying, how much are the brownies and how can we get a sample?
Yeah, so when you sign up, we're going to send you 2 brownies, but make sure you reach out to us first. Say, hey, I just signed up, because when you sign up, we're not going to necessarily ask you for your mailing address. So we want to make sure that we have your mailing address, make sure that you get set up. And then we'll reach out to us, say, please send me the 2 brownies. I'd love to try them. And we'll make sure we send you a card with a box of brownies so you can see the card, you can have the brownies and test them out.
Brownies are amazing, guys. Take it from me. It was gone in a day, and those are delish. So that's definitely a must-have, so to speak, for the holiday season.
So in wrapping up, and if there's any other questions, I'll be answer them until my computer goes completely blank. However, for something to take away from this, I know most people are thinking holiday cards. I know it's stressful. You got spinning so many plates. And once you get your holiday list kind of cleaned up, it's really simple, to make the card and to attach it to the list. And we can help you if you need any help. We have an awesome team here. But more importantly than just that, have this in your back pocket as a tool to use throughout the year for multiple different occasions. And I have all kinds of stuff that we do. Actually, I have referralsecrets.com. We'll give away 40 referral secrets that we've collected over the last 15 years from traveling around the world, meeting with all different types of businesses. So you can download the 40 referral secrets for free and go check those out. But a lot of those have come from many of our customers.
That is so awesome. You're such a giving person. You definitely rock this. And I love it because, it's so awesome to see your giveaways, but more than anything, what we're planning, and how to get ready for the holiday season, right? Yeah. What is it that you need to, again, you're building a system, and I can't reiterate how important that is. So there is a link that, we've posted up here. So please check out the link right here below, and you'll be able to go ahead and sign up. It's obviously one-time special. I believe it's amcards.39.com.
amcards39.com, yes.
There you go, amcards39.com. I think that's a link you must definitely sign up. And of course, like I said, the brownies are a must. Definitely try that out. Curtis, I don't want to rush this, but I know your laptop battery.
Yeah, I know. The point I was trying to get to is set a plan and be intentional with your appreciation and gratitude. And I would recommend time blocking maybe 20 minutes a week or 20 minutes twice a week. And throughout your week, you have all different opportunities. And so when you're scrolling through Instagram or you're going through Facebook, or you hear something or you see something, take a picture, take a screenshot, email it to yourself, and then just don't open the email until you're time blocking.
Right.
And then you sit there and say, oh, I got to go back to their page because unfortunately their grandmother passed away, and I'm going to make sure I send them a condolence card. Right. One of the reasons why I started this company, my brother, when I was 21 years old, my brother Silas was 23, passed away on a dirt bike, had a freak dirt bike accident. And at his funeral, my dad said something I'll never forget. He said, Silas lived more life in his 23 years than most people do in a normal lifetime. And it got me thinking, and it wasn't long after that I was in corporate America, and I was working, and I was hustling, and I just realized that relationships are the real currency in life. And the best investment that we can make is back into relationships. Everybody's always investing into where's our next lead. Well, you can mine your own database and your own contacts and get an infinite supply. There's so much business one level removed from the people that you know, and just showing up in their life in a different light, you will earn referrals. You don't get a referral, you earn a referral. You earn a referral by who you are and how you're showing up in people's lives.
And Curtis, you just hit it right you hit the nail right in the coffin, so to speak, because of what you just said. It's about relationship building. Our business is based on relationship. And when I'm writing while I'm writing my course, I was writing a time block this morning for writing my course. And it's exactly what I said. It's about relationship building. You don't understand how important that is, right? And that was so beautifully said. So thank you so much. I definitely want to connect with you and get AM cards for our business, because I've been wanting to actually for the past couple of weeks. And I'm so glad I get this opportunity. I'm grateful for the fact that I get this opportunity to who better to teach me about AM cards than you, the owner of the company. So thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And if anyone else has any questions, please do let us know. Otherwise, I think we have just a few more minutes. But Curtis, how is that battery going?
2%.
We're
Lots of time. Tons of time.
Tons of time. That's awesome. So what else can you tell us about AM cards? I mean, listen, it's the Thanksgiving holidays coming up. It's you've got, you have to be, obviously want to be grateful. I am totally grateful for
I'd be open to, if there's people on here and you sign up and you would like me to do a free little training, I'll do something more specific. I'll do something on like recruiting, retention, and referrals. Oh. So whether it's, an office that wants to recruit more mega agents, or if it's an agent that really wants to work on more next year, working on the repeat and the referral business, I'll be able to share my top 7 secrets for repeat and referrals. And I'll also show the AM cards. And the cool thing is that when you set up a meeting like that, we can attach some of the signups. So when you refer 4 people to us, your membership is free every month.
Oh my God, 4 people.
4 people. So 4 active people, and then yours is free. You don't pay the $39 as long as there's 4 active. So it's kind of cool. And then you get the credits deposited into your account every month for free. So you get $500 worth of free credits every year by just referring 4 people. And I can help do that because I can do a training, and then we sign everybody up. And then the people that sign up in that time period, we attach it to make sure manually to make sure that you guys are all taken care of. So just as a little thank you from us to help spread the word. We're not a multi-level, we're not a network marketing company like they said, send out cards. I chose not to go that route for a few different reasons. However, I do support the industry big time.
Well, you know what? I've got someone that just made an amazing comment, and I want to share that with you since you have 2% left.
1% now. Still fun. 1% is always the longest.
Yeah. Lynn Stone basically said, thanks. This is awesome. Thank you, Curtis and Janki. You're welcome. I signed up a while ago, but haven't used it. You have opened my eyes to see how easy it is to set it up and use it. Wow. In the meantime, I've accumulated a bunch of credits to my account. That is so awesome.
Yes, they haven't gone away.
That, Lynn, I really appreciate that. See, this is great. I appreciate that so much. So, and 90% of our business is about mindset and about blocking and how we block our calendar, like you said earlier. So let's do this. I have one more question, a couple more questions that just came in. I'm signing up for my team. Do we all get our own login or a common login?
Well, if you want to share your password and have one credit card on file and you're going to pay for all their cards and you can do one account, I would recommend.
Oh, we lost him. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we will table that question. I'm so sorry. I think we just lost him, but thank you everyone for joining. I appreciate you guys. Brad, I will definitely get that question answered for you. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye for now.